This is definitely not beans. Okay. Not liking this. Not liking this. It's a little bit wet. It's dark on top. Not liking this. Yeah, probably abort. So, me and Ross are going to the National Farm Machinery Show, and there's a possibility that Auggie might be able to go. So, I found some time in my school schedule, and Ross is just Ross, and, you know, he doesn't really have much else to do. So, anyways, besides break everything.
I don't break everything. Mostly everything.
So, we might be we are going to the Farm Progress Show on August 29th, Thursday, and we are going to go see some of you guys, hopefully, watching the community tab, because if we get somewhere to sit, we'll put it in there on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. So, anyways,
put it on it all.
Put it on it all, yeah. If you see us, stop, say hi, and we'll sit there and talk to you. It don't bother us. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video and carry on throughout your day. Well, today we are going to hook up the DB60 onto the 9420. We haven't done it yet because we didn't have the wiring harness to be able to pick up the hitch. So now we're going to do all that and get it all hooked up, hopefully. So I've now got the hydraulic hoses hooked up, and then I got to hook up the electronics, which is the reason we had to wait for a while. Is because all of the electronics have to have a wiring connector or another connector for this tractor. So we had to do that. So all these wires here, this was what was at the back of the tractor before, and we had to get these basically as extensions to be able to hook it up. So we got them all on there now. Now we just got to try it and make sure it all works. So I finally got it hooked up, but I have to take it across the road and unfold it because it has air in the lines and will not go up the rest of the way. So I'm going to take it over here and try unfolding it, and hopefully that'll do it. But I don't know, this hitch went up high enough though to keep these wheels away from the ground. So we're going to try it. Okay, so I got it unfolded, and this thing is just massive. Compared to our other beam planer, this thing is massive. There is no way that we could pull this thing with the 8R, especially around here with all of our hills and stuff. There's no way. Man, this thing is heavy, it's big, and it's pretty bulky too. So, oh man, this thing is big. So I'm just trying to kind of move it around a little bit and see if there's anything that wiggles on it. In other words, I'm just kind of playing with it because I can. Yeah, but this is fun. I mean, this is a really nice planter. I'm glad that we got it. It showed up, or we got it not that long ago, and it's already, we love it. So it's bigger than our old one. Yeah, it's got the same amount of rows, but it's bigger, and that's what we needed, was a bigger planter. So that's why we got it. But them big tires on there, man, they don't really sink that much. Our other planters, we would have been out here dragging it around. But this one, we thought we'd be able to do it because, well, I mean, as you can tell, it's got them bigger center tires on it. And the center is where all your weight is. And it's not sinking too terribly much. It is a little bit, but not much. So, and since someone asked in one of my recent videos, I will come out and say that both of these two planters, that beam plant or that air seeder and this planter, will both be used here in the near future, whenever it dries up again, probably. But we are going to plant some cover crop in some fields that we didn't get planted, And then we're also going to just make sure that this new one works, because we don't know if it works yet or not. We haven't been able to use it, but who knows. So we're gonna try and make sure it works. But look at these tires. Man, them things are huge. It'd suck to have to change that inside one though. Sorry, Sean. And then that ladder is not supposed to be bent like that. But I mean, there's some minor things that are wrong with it. We figured that we'd spend less money working on this one this winter than what we would on our old one. So we got rid of the old one and got this one. And then this trusty old girl ain't going nowhere. Sorry. But yeah, we use this to plant our wheat in the winter, and our we just use it periodically throughout the year. So yeah. So we pulled the 7210 in last night, get it out of the outside, just because it was over there and it's kind of in the way. So I put the Auggie in here, and then I'm gonna pull my John Deere sprayer in here too, but I gotta move some of these tanks around a little bit. And then eventually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and come over here, and I'm gonna pull this planter out, pull all this stuff out, and then get the rest of get the corn planter up there more against the wall as much as we can. Didn't get to do it this year. We was in a hurry whenever we was unhooking it to go run bean planter, so it just kind of got unhooked and left. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mess with that. And then also my chemical shipment came in the other day of Roundup, glyphosate, just straight glyphosate, came in the other day. So it's sitting in here waiting to be used. I hit the early market, like what I should be doing is hitting that early market because it's cheaper then. And then I'm gonna try and do the same thing with Roundup Weather Max. Try and get it cheaper and now instead of later. So we're gonna pull the Auggie forward, and then we're gonna go over and get my John Deere sprayer and pull it in. They want that tractor put away, so we're gonna go do that. Maybe, unless I run out of time. I gotta leave here at 11 to go to class, I think. So this is what we normally do whenever we get closer to being done spraying, is we pull these sprayers in here like this, just for now before we winterize them for the winter, or we use them in the winter too. We spray about 365 days of the year, so yeah. So in this winter, we're gonna pull these two sprayers in the shop because they need some major boom refabrication. Mine, these have bushings in them right there, and they need redone. And then this bushing right here still needs redone. I haven't done that one yet. And then on Ross's sprayer, we need to redo this whole thing right here because it wobbles around so much. Make it sturdier. And then there's bushings in there that's got to be replaced on his. Bushings in there. There's a part up here that needs replaced. That big arm right there where Ross broke it. And bushings and all that stuff there too need replaced. And especially in these areas right here. So that's going to be one of our winter projects later on. But that's kind of our plan. And then we'll also pull this planter in the shop after it goes to John Deere and gets inspected. We'll pull it in the shop, get it all redone and rebuilt, and same with all of our other planters. We do it every year, just rebuild them, and usually they wind up working out good. So I'm taking this 9470 down to our shed down south here. So that our shed that it's gonna be put in the shed that we call Uncle Dick's. It's my old Uncle Dick's house, great Uncle Dick, and we're gonna put it up in there for now. We'll probably have to take it back out in another week or two, couple of weeks, to pull one of the chisel plows in and work on it, or to pull one of the discovators in or something. We still got them other two there at the farm. The one that's on the disc they want to use to work some ground, work some ruts in from last harvest in the fields that we didn't get planted, which isn't much. But and then also we'll do the same thing. We'll run both them other two planters, so that 9470 needs to stay hooked up, and then the 9420 needs to stay hooked up too. In all reality, we need to get another shed, a big one that we can just pull equipment in. It's hooked up like that, but that's you're talking quite a bit of money in getting a shed that big. So we haven't done it because it's just too expensive, and we usually wait until we get done with everything, which we basically just got done with all of our equipment. So it's getting put up now, but it took us a while, that's for sure. So I just got my education in for the day. I got a little bit of a nap in before that and everything. Now we are going to, okay, if this car doesn't smash into the rear end of me, maybe we'll be fine. Anyways, we're gonna go to Serious Solution. I got a bill or something to turn in for a bill with them. Lane and Milan. What are they doing? Anyways, I gotta go turn this bill in before they get too mad at me. Because I haven't done it yet, and I told them I'd do it. I've had that chemical now. That's for my chemical that we just got filled up the other day. So we had to do a load sheet and everything else, and it was actually a mess. And it's probably one of the, I don't know, the first time I got it was probably worse than anything, but yeah. So I'm leaving the farm now, and I'm going up north. I just got out of my other classes today, and then I'm gonna head up there and look at beans to see if I need to spray them yet or not, or if I need to wait a little bit longer. Hopefully I can get up there and get them sprayed, get that out of the way. It's some Liberty beans, and then I got some more fungicide I want to put on up at Heathville. Probably do that either tomorrow or next Monday, something like that, and then we'll just have to see what ends up happening. But I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna try and do. We got a lot of rain this past weekend, and we got some rain the other night, so it's probably going to be a little bit too wet, but we'll just have to wait and see what it looks like whenever I get up there, because who knows, that's 30 miles north. So yeah. Good thing I'm aboard. Oh my. Yep, good thing I'm aborting. Get out of here. Not a good place to be. Little wet, Dad. Sorry, not happening today. Definitely wet, not dry. It is definitely way too wet up here to do anything. Yeah, this is not gonna happen today. Maybe, just maybe, next week. Okay, this is not good. Come on, baby. Slowly. Come on. Come on. You ain't got much farther to go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, it's just a little bit wet up here. Anyways, this field has to be sprayed. This has our Liberty beans in it. And this field has our Liberty beans in it. This is, there's quite a bit of ground up here. Some of it went in prevent plant because the river was up on it. We only planted what was under irrigation because that's mainly like on a year like this. Well, we never had a year like this to compare this year to, but now we'll know that if this ever happens again, then we don't need to be planting stuff that's not under irrigation, because these beans wouldn't have came up if it wasn't for that irrigation. That irrigation will go around, it'll help give the beans moisture to get them up and out of the ground if they need it. So, and this up here is our Van Gilder farm. This is up at Russellville. We have 3 grain bins here, and then we have that. Don't worry about that. And then we got 2 of our headers up here. We got a 635 John Deere header. That one's kind of old. We don't use it very often, so we've just kind of kept it and use it whenever we need it. The 640 40-foot draper head, we use it all throughout harvest. It just got new belts, basically it was completely rebuilt over the summer. No, over the last winter. We pulled it in the shop and completely rebuilt the entire, basically, head. I'm gonna call them and make sure that they don't need this taken home, because they was talking about bringing it home. So I'm up here, might as well see if they need it home or not. They might just want to come back up and get it later. This is also where we put some of our tile whenever we're tiling up this direction, just so then that way we don't have to go all the way back home. There's one strip of tile there, not much, but I think that's 4-inch tile. Then we got a rock pile here for the driveway, and there's tires back there for our uke truck, dump truck, uke truck, whatever you want to call it. The dump truck that we pull behind the tractor. They're back there. We have that dump truck. We love it. It's nice to have. So I guess now I just gotta go home. Oh wait, there's something new at home for you guys to see. Wonder what that could be. Looks to me like they're loading out grain. I am probably gonna go home for the day. So here is the surprise. We got another truck. So in that truck we're gonna put a service bed on. We gotta look for one and find one, but Dad found it at an auction for pretty cheap. Figured it'd be a good deal, so he bought it. And now we're gonna put a bed on it of some sort, probably a service bed preferably, and it'd be nice to have a crane on it. That'd be really nice. So we gotta put the service bed on it and then hook it all up, and it'll be a really nice service truck to have. It's got a automatic transmission in it. It's a Hino. It's got a really nice cab. But here is our 2 old service trucks right there, and we was gonna take the beds off of them, but that doesn't seem like a very good idea. So they're just gonna sit there and be patient. And then also Dad had also bought another interesting one. It's a 1,400 gallon tank on a trailer to pull behind the pickup. It's got a motor on it and everything. Bought it at the auction too. We bought them both for dirt cheap, so it was a good deal, we think, or we hope. And then, yeah, see, it's got a little motor back here. Probably have to get a new motor on it, but it's got some nice hoses. Put some water in it or something and take it somewhere, or put some chemical or fertilizer in it for irrigation. You can do a lot of things with something like that. So that's why we bought that. And then the Hino truck, we're gonna use it. Like I said, we're gonna put a service bed on it. And I have also found some lights I'm gonna put on my sprayer. One of my buddies has a couple of pods, and I got some other pods, some bigger pods I'm gonna put on the back of the boom to hopefully light up the rest of the boom and stuff. So we're gonna put them on probably tomorrow before I go spray. I won't spray tomorrow, it'll be next week at the earliest, even if it doesn't rain. So, and then this Hino, yeah, it's 2-wheel drive. I'm pretty sure it is. At least it might be 4-wheel drive. I highly doubt it, but it's a diesel. It's got a diesel motor in it and everything like that. It's going to be a really nice truck for us if we get it set up like what we need it and get the right bed on it and everything like that. It'll be a really nice truck. And plus, harvest is basically right around the corner. Here, I'll show you some of our corn here. But our harvest is right around the corner. They've been working on the combines, the heads and everything. They're getting them already. We're working on getting the last of our corn out of the bins, corn and soybeans out. But if you can see here, our corn's starting to die. Heads are starting to drop on, or the cobs are starting to drop, so that's good. Looks like it's gonna be a pretty good corn crop around here at least. I'm not sure what it'll be in other places where it had a lot of water, but I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. There's nothing we can do about it. So anyways, guys, that's gonna be all for today's video. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you got any questions, comments, concerns. And 1.5 thousand likes, we'll get some t-shirts brought in, or well, yeah, we'll get some t-shirts and put them out for you guys. And then we'll also hit that bell notification button. That's the most important button. So anyways, guys, until next time, I guess we'll see you later.